I was born in Spokane, Washington. We were a Christian family. I have great childhood memories up until junior high school when my parents divorced.
I grew up in Kansas, and my mother is from Korea. Her family first heard the gospel from missionaries that came to Korea in the 50s. And so even though it was all in Korean, we had family prayer every night at our home.
I was saved as a child, but in my teen years and my 20s, I was not living for the Lord. I was living a worldly life. I came back to the Lord at about 30 when I was married to my first wife.
There were some hard times in my life. My first marriage was rocky. It ended in divorce. We had 2 young children. So that is actually when I found Jesus. And I was actually 40 when I got saved.
I had been married to my first wife for 26 years before she passed away. And I knew I wanted to have a relationship. I knew I didn't want to spend the rest of my life alone.
I was so grateful when I met Chip. I found somebody that had the same faith and that we could be equally yoked.
That's where we made our connection, was through Jesus. While we were still dating, we were engaged and I was involved in a lawsuit. I was being sued and it looked like there was a good chance that I might lose my house. We sat down, we went over our finances, and before even tithing, the money going out was greater than the money coming in. It didn't add up.
And it was after January. It was after a tithing message in January.
It was definitely after one of Pastor's sermons that we made the decision to start tithing. It was completely a spiritual leap of faith. We had a moment with God where He just brought us peace and said, everything is going to be okay. I'm still in control. And no matter what the outcome of this lawsuit was, we wanted to be together.
And 3 years later, things did absolutely turn completely around.
At the 11th hour on the way to court, I was dropped from the suit.
It ended up being a clerical error, and the plaintiff ended up representing us. We were actually awarded money. Yes. It was just a crazy thing, but it really did teach us a lot about trusting the Lord and not leaning on our own understanding.
We just want to live our Christian lives together to the fullest. And, we want to walk obediently in every aspect of our life. Tithing is such a joy. It's just giving back a small portion of everything that He's blessed us with.
Take that leap of faith and trust Him with your whole heart, and He will not disappoint. We have just seen His goodness over and over and over.